considering a move from the Big Apple to the Sunshine State? While the change of pace and scenery can be exciting, there's a few things you need to know before making that move. So here are 5 things you need to consider before moving from New York to St. Petersburg, Florida. Let's get started. First is weather. Florida is known for its hot and humid summers and mild winters, while New York has cold winters and hot summers, so be prepared for a significant change in climate. Now, with an average temperature of 75 degrees and 360 days of sunshine, there's a reason most northern visitors want to call St. Petersburg home. However, we can't forget about hurricanes. Now, if you've never experienced a hurricane or personally know someone who has, then take it from me, not the media. Hurricanes can be scary and damaging, but you know days in advance of their arrival and can prepare your home, family, and belongings accordingly. Hurricanes also are a reason why Florida home insurance is so high, but I made a whole nother video just for that, and you can see that here above. Next is cost of living. The cost of living in St. Pete, Florida is generally lower than in New York, but keep in mind that, like New York, location is everything. Now let's talk about property taxes. Here in St. Pete, there is no straightforward percentage or number to give due to the different districts and county versus city addresses, but there is a great tool for estimating taxes based on purchase price and exemptions in either Pinellas County or the city of St. Pete, as you can see here. Now, as for income tax, a big benefit for most folks that move to Florida is that Florida does not have any income taxes, which can save some families tens of thousands of dollars. Now, as mentioned earlier, home insurance is much higher here in Florida due to the hurricanes and the amount of claims, but it's even worse with older homes, and that depends on roofs and other factors like that as well. And that's the biggest complaint that we hear here in Florida when people come to purchase a home. So what can you expect when you want to go out on the town and have a nice bite to eat? Let's look at those numbers. On average, the restaurants and bars are more affordable in St. Pete when compared to New York. Many restaurants here, you can get a good meal for under $15 and a quality cocktail for about $10 to $14 as well. Now, of course, there are much more expensive and much more affordable options, but in general, you can have a good night out with a couple of drinks and a meal for under $60 for 2 people. Other expenses such as internet, car insurance, and utilities are pretty close in pricing when you compare to New York and Florida. Number 3 is traffic. Now, like New York, Florida has a reputation for heavy traffic, especially in major cities like Miami, Orlando, and even some areas of St. Pete. Now, one disadvantage is that most of Florida, including St. Pete, does not have a great public transit system, and obviously no subway systems either. Now, with that said, you will most likely require a car for some errands, which can add to your cost of living. Though gas in New York is more expensive than in St. Pete, so you have some savings there. Now, what's great about St. Pete in specific is that no matter where you live, it is very rare that you would need to leave the city for anything, so within 20 to 30 minutes maximum, you should have all that you need. Fun fact: if you like to bike or ride a scooter, St. Pete is a more progressive city than most in Florida, with bike trails and bike lanes on even some larger roadways, allowing for a safer and quicker way to get around the town. Okay, so you know what's worse than traffic? Not hitting that like or subscribe button. If you could do that, I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's jump back in. Number 4 is bugs. Now, Florida has a wide variety of bugs and pests, including mosquitoes and palmetto bugs, sometimes mistaken as roaches. And we do have lizards. No, not the big iguanas that you see in Miami area, so don't fright. But hey, New York City has rats the size of chihuahuas, so I'll take lizards any day. Just prepare for more pest control needs of your home and using mosquito spray when you want to spend a long time outdoors in the warm weather. Number 5 is speed. Now, Florida is known for having a more laid-back lifestyle than New York. There's no sprinting down the subway to catch the A-line. Instead, take the sunshine and the cool breeze from Tampa Bay or the Gulf of Mexico and just relax. Now, we're not as laid back as Hawaii, mahalo, but definitely don't rush every aspect of life. So be prepared for a slower pace of a lifestyle and a different culture with attitudes towards time. While there will be some adjustments to make, the beautiful beaches, the year-round sunshine, and the relaxed lifestyle of St. Pete, Florida makes it a great place to call home. Now, if you're looking in the area or you just want to explore if this may be an option for you to move here to St. Petersburg, I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. If you can take a long weekend down here, I'd love to show you around, show you some of the hot spots as well, so please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My contact information is below. I love the text, email, and if you want to make a quick phone call, I'm happy to chat on the phone as well. Thanks again for joining me on this video of moving to St. Pete from New York. If you could please hit that subscribe button, I'd greatly appreciate it. I put out a video every week just for you in the St. Pete and Tampa Bay area. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks again.